What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and you're watching the B1KER Bar Podcast. So Randy Burke, he threw up a question here. It says, how hard is it to get people to come on the podcast? That's actually more time consuming than I ever thought it would be, because sometimes, man, you have to play tag with people for like months. Sometimes like Seth. I mean, I was like, I'd reach out to him every couple of months, or he'd be like, talk to me in another month. And then, oh, well, I got this going on, or, and some other people are that way too. Or like, recently there was a major bike brand that I was trying to get on. And in order for them to consider, I needed to like put together some kind of like presentation for them. And then whenever I did that, it was like, that's like a day I burned on building some PowerPoint to make myself look presentable to a company or whatever. And, you kind of chase them around, and then sometimes like you'll have a few good conversations with somebody, but you can't lock a date in, and I maybe forget about them for a while, or they forget about me for a while. And then like 6 months later, you're trying to like going through your old email. You're like, oh shit, that's right. I totally forgot about company X. And it comes together. The other thing is like, it was a lot easier for me to get guests when pre-COVID, because it was, all these events going on. And at an event, it's really easy for me to come up, show that I'm personable, show that, I'm standing there talking to them, and somebody else is coming up and asking me to like fist bump them because they watch my channel, like that, like does well, or they're like, hey, can I get a sticker or something? Like that happening in front of the marketing executive that I'm trying to get on the show. They're like, oh, okay, this guy's not bullshit. Cause they probably have, 100 emails a day from some dude that has a YouTube channel trying to get free shit that they're like, they just, they can't do it for everybody. Right. So that makes it difficult not having any events for the last year. I've really been using my network, and that's the people that I've learned or that I've met throughout this, biker experience that I've had. And apparently, I know a lot more people than I thought I did, and it's been really cool too, because the more episodes that I have on the B1KER Bar, the more that other companies are willing to talk, having somebody like Envy on, or Box Components, or, Cali Protectives, or Revel Bikes, these bigger named companies that everybody knows, that means a lot to other marketing executives, because they're like, hey, well, or other companies, they're like, hey, if they talk to him, obviously we should talk to him too. Or they talk to him. It gives me some credence, and, so that's exciting. That's exciting to see what companies, we can get on next year, and what other personalities and maybe athletes, people that I hadn't really tried to reach out to in the past, we can start getting them on. Anybody that has any kind of like a suggestion for a guest or something like that, shoot me a DM, or you can say something on the actually on the screen, and you know what, I will try my best to follow up and do that. If you like that, make sure you check out the full episode. And hey, do me a favor, before you take off, hit the like and subscribe.